Think you know Ninja songs? Old school or new school? Stand a chance to win big on Gusto Guess the Song. To be a part of this, call the numbers on your screen right now. Come on board and let's do things the Gusto way.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about Gusto TV. Yes, we love you, and of course we appreciate you. Yes, Big Lala is very much here today, and the big one is out right now. Big Tems out with a brand new EP for It Was a Place. But before we go into that, Big Lala, who is Brent Fires?
Who is Brent Fires? I don't know. Never heard of him until until Tems decided to feature him on EP.
Yeah. Okay, that's all you have. That's all the information you have.
That's all the information I have.
Anyways, let's go to Tems. Well, I don't even know him, but of course Tems dropped that one, Crazy Thing, Crazy Things actually, and we came here to discuss about it and all of that. It seemed you weren't very impressed with that single.
No, at least I wasn't impressed. You were the one who was not impressed.
Okay.
I was saying it was a decent
track
attempt, and you were asking whether it was a hit. I didn't see it becoming.
You said you didn't see it becoming getting to the number one or becoming nationwide.
But yes, it was a decent track.
Has your position changed?
Well, after listening to the EP?
Then? No. Even like
before then,
now, from then till now.
No.
You still think the song won't make a dent?
Well, no. But after listening to the EP, my position has changed on me thinking it was a decent track.
Okay. So what's it now?
It's the better track on the EP.
Anyways, we talked about the tour as well, the US tour that Tems wanted to have and all of that. And we saw a couple of comments on the on our YouTube channel. A man actually, Mr. Nnamdi, actually saying stuff about, Tems should have, should drop this EP and then go for, the tour to make people listen to, maybe, what's the name, to learn about the songs on the EP before she goes on tour. But of course, you said nah. I mean, she could just do it.
That was the plan. She already planned to drop the EP before releasing the dates of this tour. So that was the plan for her.
The EP is out right now. 5 major songs, and we have this one, Crazy Things, We Have Found, featuring Brent Fayaz, We Play, Avoid Things, and Vibe Out.
Yeah.
A couple of fans are loving this EP, and I think you would love it as well. That's why I brought you here.
They go.
No.
Who are the couple of fans? Show me.
Well, some people love the EP. Tems' fans love the EP.
Well, of course they would. What I like about this EP is she didn't, like I said before, she's not the kind of artist that tries to change her sound to suit a certain audience, right? And that's exactly what she's gone for here. She's a Afro soul or soul R&B artist, and that's what they went for on this project. A couple of the songs and instrumentals seemed like 90s R&B. The vibe was not the usual, except for Crazy Things, which is the usual up-tempo for Tems, and that's how she really sounds. But a lot of these other songs were mostly R&B-ish, and they just strike me as, maybe this song was released in the 90s or something. So that's what they went for this particular project.
But is that a good strategy, looking at the fact that Tems, setting or, gravitating towards global dominance? Is this the kind of music, to set her apart from the rest?
Well, it's difficult because now she's in a space where two things, right? She's in a space where people are saying things like, now her part makes sense for Essence. People are vibing to her part the most. Now she made Essence, blah, blah, blah. Those kind of things, if it gets to you, you feel that yes, you have arrived. But then when it's either you have to choose between going fully into that kind of style or showing them something different from yourself. On this EP, for example, there was nothing similar to Tems on Essence. There was nothing similar to Tems of Damages or anything. It was a totally very low tempo kind of job, and that's what I think, that this wasn't made for the Nigerian audience in mind, because in the scheme of things, when it comes to actual digital, we don't matter. We don't matter. And Tems she's always been herself, but at least she gives us some mid-tempo songs that we feel and enjoy. I didn't get that mid-tempo vibe on this one, although on Vibe Out, I did get it. But Vibe Out, I wouldn't expect a Tems to do a song that sounds like a freestyle. Even the title sounds like, oh, it's and then the song was very long. It was 5 minutes long. It was more vibes than actual songs and lyrics. So it looks like it was just a long session and feels, oh, let me just have it on there. That being said, like I said at the start of the show, the first song that they had released turned out to be the better song on the EP, Crazy Things. I was expecting to see things that more crazy or more interesting than Crazy Things on the EP, but I saw something close. Replay was nice. Apart from that, everything was just slowish R&B songs, and like I said, she didn't do this with the African or with the Nigerian audience in mind. Obviously, she has some core fan base in Nigeria who would most likely enjoy this, but if she wants to really make a dent, really make a dent over here, if she really cared about that, then obviously she'll put out something much better.
Okay, looking at all that you have said so far, a couple of, I guess you're not very impressed, with the type of songs that she's put on here.
It's R&B. See, it's R&B and it's soul. It's different. It's not the usual, right? I'm not saying that I won't listen to it, but then I feel that these kind of songs, you need to be in some certain kind of mood, right? And then I think the instrumental is the actual thing that didn't click with me, because Tems was doing that thing. And if you now listen to Tems of before, the kind of vibe, okay, I think the word is, on this, she was trying to be more refined. On her previous EP and her previous songs, you can see the raw talent in her, like the confidence of the raw talent. You know, when something is raw and unrefined, the way it comes out, you just be, anyhow it comes to you, you go sing out and people will feel like it. But this one, they were a bit too deliberate.
So you mean she was trying to be more careful on this EP?
Not really even careful. She just wanted to sound more refined. So she wanted to do the R&B for the R&B. There was no taking of unnecessary risk. Well, in fact, that risk could have been necessary, because on some of the songs, you see Tems go high pitch. Tems does that thing, different types of melodies infused in her songs, right? But on this one, it was just the safe melodies, just to be refined as maybe perhaps an R&B kind of track or a soul kind of track.
So does she mean she was playing it safe on this EP?
No, it's not safe. It's just different. It's different from what you would expect from Tems. Crazy Things. When I heard Crazy Things, I thought, okay, fine. It's just a warm up for something that's coming up. But for me personally, I feel Crazy Things turns out to be one of the tracks that I would want to play and they play.
In the quest for international dominance or international appeal, from Tems, do you think this actually beats For Broken Ears, the EP?
Well, I think For Broken Ears actually did very well. He actually did very well outside of Nigeria.
Yeah.
But with a newfound fame on these platforms, this obviously would have more people willing to listen to it. And if you like Tems for what Tems is, the guys who love Tems, who they don't care about genre of music, because we are the only ones in Nigeria that care a lot about whether something is mid-tempo or high-tempo. The guys who love our voice and our texture, and the biggest market for even R&B or even soul music is still the Americans or people outside of the country. So it's perfectly suited for that audience. I think that's what they went for. Maybe they had that back of the mind to come up with this.
You didn't hear a miss for this EP?
Well, it depends. If I want to talk as a Nigerian, a general, like a layman, when it comes to Nigerian music, I would say no, I didn't really enjoy it. But if you wanted to be open-minded about the possibilities of the kind of songs she's making, or people who love R&B songs and who love soul music, then obviously you would enjoy it, but not enjoy it to the max. There's still some extra X factors that are missing on some of these tracks. Majority of that, there's something missing, like not really big, but there's just that X factor that is not there as compared to other Tems songs that you listen to and you'd be like, oh wow, this girl is magic. I didn't feel the magic on some of the songs.
So you think the quality has dropped?
It's not the quality. Tems quality is undeniable.
Yeah.
But on this one, they did not get it right. For me.
Really?
Yes, they didn't get it right.
Even for the international audience, you think they didn't get it right?
Well, see, me, I know the international audience, I've been Nigeria audience, so that's what I feel.
Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Tems, big Tems up with that brand new EP, If Orange Was a Place. Yes, of course, she steals us quite a couple of times with that one. Finally, she dropped it, right? Yes, we'll listen to it, and of course, we've dissected, been able to pick. I guess you still have Crazy Things as your best song of the project.
Yeah, Crazy Things, then followed by Replay. I like Replay.
Yeah.
Vibe Out, would have loved that if it wasn't too just long. 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But then, the title suits the song. It was the last track on the album.
Yeah.
She was vibing out and she was giving us a different kind of vibe on there.
Okay, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Put your comment down below. We'll see you guys on the next one.